Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of multiplying polynomials. This is standard A.10B in the great state of Texas. We are using item number 33 of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we just need to find an expression that's equivalent to, and then we've got two different binomials here. So let's say each of these are going to be a binomial, simply because it's an expression, right, that has two terms, right? So I've got this 2a, and I've got this positive 5 on this one, and then I've got this 3a and a negative 2 on this one. So how do we multiply those? Well, hopefully, when we see those two, we're thinking of FOIL. So what does that mean? FOIL means just a little shortcut, right? We're going to end up using the distributive property. That's all that FOIL is. It's just kind of an algorithm or a shortcut for using the distributive property. So we're going to multiply the first terms. We're going to multiply the outer terms. We're going to multiply the inner terms. And finally, we're going to multiply the last terms. And then we're going to have to combine. These two are going to be like terms. We are going to need to combine those. And then we're good. All right, so let's write it over here. So we got room 2a plus 5. And then I've got 3a minus 2. All right, so I'll do each of these in different colors. So my first terms are going to be the first terms in each binomial. So the first term here is 2a, and then the first term in the second binomial is 3a. Okay? Now, what do we have for the next one? I've got my O, that's going to be my outer. Okay, so it's going to be this 2a again, because you're going to use it again. And then I've got this minus 2. So those are the outer ones. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab that minus 2 and then 2a. I can use the commutative property just to kind of flip those around. Third, I'm going to do the I. That's the inner. So the inner terms are going to be my 5 and my 3a. They both look positive, so I'm just going to go 5 and 3a. And then my L is going to be my last terms. Right? That's going to be the last terms in each binomial. That's that 5 again, but then there's that minus 2. So since it's negative, I'm going to go ahead and do a minus 2 and then multiply by 5. Now that's everything I need to do. Now simply I need to multiply and then combine the like terms. So 2a times 3a, that's going to be 6a squared. Since I've got two a's, I'm going to make it a squared. So that's why we see it right here. We can go ahead and knock off a as an answer choice because there's not even a 6a squared there. I've got minus and then 2 times 2a. So I'm just going to multiply the 2 times 2. That a I'm not going to multiply by anything, so 2 times 2 is 4. And then I've got that minus 4a. Now I'm not looking for minus 4a yet because I'm going to grab another a right here, so I need to combine it. So this is going to be a positive, and then I'm just multiplying, right, that 5 times that 3, that's going to be 15 times that a. And then I've got this final minus 2 times 5, that's going to be a minus 10. All right, so we're looking pretty good, except now to close this out, we do need to combine like terms, right? There's no other a squared, so it's just going to be 6a squared. This is just a constant, minus 10. We are going to leave that over here. Right? So we do see that here on B, but we need to do a minus 4a plus 15a, or we can just think of that if you want to flip it using the commutative property. You can just do 15a minus 4a, and that's going to be positive 11a. So 6a squared plus 11a minus 10a, and we get that right there. The answer is C.